With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Stephen Curry's out there with MP. And it's Kuminga in at the 3 spot. And for the 76ers, Jabari Walker is out there with Embiid. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Maxey in at the point. Pass to Grimes. RJ, the front end of a back-to-back. As a player, it's got to pose an additional challenge physically to get through these stretches.
Oh, yeah, it's a grind. This is a physical sport we play. And your body, it just has to be ready when you start the season. And this is where Green looks to score. He's comfortable and confident down low.
And Grimes has it in the corner. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Now, here is George. Nice defense from Kuminga.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Pass to Embiid. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. The offensive rebound, down low. The emphatic rejection. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by MP. MP's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now Grimes. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
This team wants Maxey to have the ball in his hands. He is a great decision maker that gets better every year.
Green. And Green slams it in.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
On the wing, George. Defended by Kuminga. Yep, it counts.
And moving George around the floor keeps the defense guessing.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. MP looking around. A 3-ball. Kuminga, no good. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Grimes. It's rebounded by Kuminga. MP outside. Back to Kuminga. It's MP top of the key. Outside Kuminga. Clock at 6. MP against Maxey. Shing, no good. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A list of guys as strong as Joel Embiid in this league is very short.
Curry finds MP. Back to Curry. And stolen by Maxey. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got 11 points.
The offensive successes due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. You look at the Pacers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for Golden State, they're certainly exceeding expectations. To be in the top 5 at this point, something not many outside of their locker room saw coming.
Now, here's Shing. He had 10 points in the win against Oklahoma City.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wished I played with more guys like him.
And the basket by Curry.
The minute that Steph Curry steps into an arena, he is in his range.
To the middle, and he jams it with authority.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And here are the Warriors now, after the Sixers pick up 2. Just 4 to shoot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Tyrese Maxey. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. We talked about the challenge of facing off with Steph Curry, the three-point king. Coach said it's not just the threes that are concerned with Steph. It's how well he passes the ball. He's one of the best point guards ever, and Curry will get everyone else involved. Back to you, Kevin.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And the plan going into last season for the Sixers, Richard, was win now around their veterans. But now they have some great younger talent, too.
And with the health of Embiid and Paul George, a change to the younger players is not a bad idea, but it's still a tough decision.
And it's Butler missing.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Shing with the steal. Outside Curry. Golden State moving it around. From the left block, the shot, no good. Philadelphia leading by 6. Here's Grimes. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Inside, Curry. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 6th assist on the night. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Maxey passes to Embiid. Up and in on the layup.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
MP outside. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Curry. Over Maxey. Curry can't get it to go.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And again, it's Philadelphia.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Warriors trail by 10. MP finds Butler. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
We'll continue to track that story. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. Here's Edgecombe. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Maxey. No good off the back of the rim. Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Butler. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
He's a small guy with big hops. Maxey goes up high for that finish.
To the paint, here's Podziemski. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. PJ Edgecombe picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the...
And it's the 76ers with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. Stephen Curry's out there with MP. And it's Moody in at the 3, the small forward. And Green gets it to go.
And Green just loves to initiate contact. It puts the defenders on their heels.
Out left to the wing. Outside, George. Nailed from three-point land. George has got 7 points.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Kicks it out to MP. Over to the left wing. Moody the pass to MP. Here's Green, and the rejection by Embiid.
Ooh, that's what you call protecting the rim, baby. Great job by Embiid.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Richard, be honest, did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
Good on the bucket. George has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Let me tell you, over the years, George has added a lot of strength. Allows him to absorb the contact in there.
Now Grimes. He's got 19 and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Stephen Curry. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
Both free throws good from Grimes. And it seems, Richard, sometimes the best player on a team isn't necessarily their leader. You've been on a lot of teams. A lot of great players. Do you agree?
Well, at the very least, you need your best player to be the tone setter. They don't have to be very vocal, but their work ethic and their accountability has to be the highest.
And he gets the bucket.
Continuing to impress as a playmaker. George's ability to facilitate an offense is one of his many strengths.
Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to 10 points. Again, thanks to that one from Draymond Green. Pass to Embiid. Outside, Walker. Fades. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Walker. Embiid's got the lead up to 12 now for Philadelphia. MP dishes to Kuminga. Curry passes to MP. Pass to Green. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. MP kicks to Curry. MP outside. Over in the corner, Kuminga. 5 to shoot. MP passes to Green. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Green's got 10 points.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Here's George. Banked in off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 14.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Timeout called the Warriors. And some young promise in the backcourt for Philadelphia.
Maxey already an all-star. Jared McCain looks to continue his promising start. And Quentin Grimes, a revelation last season. And let's not forget, number 3 pick B.J. Edgecombe. They are loaded at guard.
Warriors trail by 14.
Hey, yo, get on Stephen.
To the inside. Embiid with the steal. Here's Edgecombe. Guarded by Curry. Pass to Walker. What a terrific move that was.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
MP passes to Moody. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Moody's got his first basket.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
In the corner, George with it. Bangs home the trifecta.
There's no surprise that PG knocked that down.
Warriors trail by 17. MP left side. Back to Curry. From deep. Curry buries the 3-shot.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. Well, your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Grimes with the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Poke loose. Kuminga finds NP. 6 to shoot. They kick it out to Green. On the wing, George. 17 points in his last outing. Warriors trail by 17. Green, the pass to Curry. Embiid against Green. MP dishes to Kuminga. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown, it's hauled in by George. Philadelphia leading by 17. Lets the 3 fly. Not going to go that time. The Warriors have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. MP kicks to Curry. Back to Shing. Curry is inside. He's guarded by Grimes. And Curry the bucket on the assist by MP.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them. And so it's Philadelphia with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Warriors trail by 21. Maxey out there with Quentin Grimes. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Jabari Walker. And it's George in at the 3 slot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. George passes to Grimes. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And for the Warriors, their shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Here's Butler. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Butler's got 12 in the game.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Curry dishes to MP. Back to Curry. Pass to Shing. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Here's Grimes, defended by Shing. Grimes with it. 32 points in the game. They get it back. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
In the mold of Shaq, Joel Embiid is physically just overwhelming. Plus, he's got some touch and skill.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
They get the rebound, and the dunk by Embiid.
Hammering the offensive glass, Embiid putting that big size to use.
Curry passes to MP. Butler in the corner. MP kicks to Butler. Back to Shing. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Curry. Green breaking loose. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Maxey passes to George. Misses off the right iron. Warriors trail by 20 to the paint. And it's Green with the jam.
With how much Draymond moves on the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Grimes finds Embiid. George in the post. Working on Green.
This is the lockdown defense you expect from Green. So good at anticipating attacks.
Here's Butler. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And continuing to add to his offense over time. Butler excels at breaking down the defense.
Maxey against Curry. Jacks up a 3. And they'll get another chance. Good. Embiid's got 16 points.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Ring shot on the way. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut back down to 14 on those points from Jimmy Butler.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
And George kicks to Maxey. Embiid, the pass to Walker. Chalk up 2 there.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Back to Curry. Embiid with the steal. At the elbow, it's Maxey. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always...
Setting the floor for the Warriors, we've got Brandon Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's MP, and it's Curry in a shooting guard.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Kuminga finds MP. Back to Kuminga. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Kuminga's got 4 this quarter.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Back to Grimes. Lets it go from deep. It doesn't go for him.
The way he started this game, you wondered if he'd ever cool down, and the answer is yes.
Maxey against MP. Launches a three. Some solid defense from Maxey. The 76ers leading by 12. Here's Grimes. Outside for George. Warriors with the rebound. Podziemski's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Embiid dishes to George. Here's Walker. Here's Maxey. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Maxey. Now, while we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up, let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You got to love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
Look at Curry, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
MP left side. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Curry.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Timeout called the 76ers. Well, Richard, you had an interesting view of the start of the Warriors dynasty.
Yeah, I was very, very blessed to be a part of that Steph, Clay, and Draymond's first playoff run back in 2013. Matter of fact, some of the Warrior fans are still mad at me for some missed free throws. But I was 90 years old. Let it go.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Here's Embiid. They get it back. And Embiid detonates for the putback slam.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Kuminga throws it down.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
George looking around. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's George. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. George has got 25 points.
And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
Curry passes to MP. Back to Curry. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Here's Embiid. It's stolen by Kuminga. Curry with it. Maxey covering. And Butler running the floor.
And how about the speed there from Butler? Just a knack for knowing where to run in transition.
Down low, here's Grimes. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Grimes has got 36.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
Pass to Embiid. Embiid just overpowers the defense inside.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a multitude.
And another assist for him.
And the passing display just doesn't end. Tally up another assist for him.
That one will put him tied for third in the all-time assist list. MP against Maxey. And again, another assist.
Another score and another assist to you-know-who. He continues to engineer good looks.
And that last pass tied him for second, Greg, all-time for most assists in a game. Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Jabari Walker comes in for Oubre. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Edgecombe. Embiid kicks to George. Outside, Walker. Here's Embiid, and Grimes has it in the corner. The 76ers with another miss. Warriors trail by 7. Embiid dishes to Curry, and another assist.
And with his pass on that last make, he is now in the second spot for most assists in a game.
An absolute masterpiece from him. You're right, he's been the maestro on offense all game long for his team. Grimes passes to George. Clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And the rejection by Embiid. There's Embiid. Embiid with authority.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Curry finds Butler. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Off target with his 3. Philadelphia leading by 6. Now, here's George.
That was George's plan there. Knew the defender was in a bad spot, draws the foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Philadelphia.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Hands it from downtown. Maxey's got 5 points in the quarter.
So locked in from range, Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
MP kicks to Butler. Back to Shing. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Maxey against Green. Maxey passes to George. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're down by 9. We've got 1:18 left here in the fourth quarter. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Joel Embiid.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
He sure has given this crowd. And again, another assist.
And he has passed his way into the history books. That assist putting him even for the top spot all time.
Well, easily one of the best passing performances of all time, and his next assist will set him apart from everyone.
Ooh, that is fierce. You want to see a player with no fear? That is Tyrese Maxey.
Up top, Shing. He's covered by Mack. Another possession, another assist.
And the record is his alone. What a game.
Truly a game for the ages. How lucky are we to have seen it? This guy has been terrific, passing his way into history before our very eyes.
And a chance to just stare at the stat sheet. The assist numbers he's amassed tonight, hard to believe.
And GA playing on the road, but he's won over some fans with the show he's putting on here.
And we know he can make plays, but tonight he's shown unparalleled creativity and execution.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now. And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
And he commits the intentional foul. Two points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Curry's shot is off. 17 seconds left in the fourth. And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. So the 76ers win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.